The New York Knicks picked up arguably their biggest win of the season on Thursday night. They blew out the Timberwolves 133 to 107. You got to give Karl-Anthony Towns a lot of credit. It had to have been an emotional game. He was there for 9 seasons. Last year, they went to the conference finals, and then all of a sudden, one night, he's just randomly traded to the Knicks. He is from New York, of course, but still, Cat 5 of 5 from 3, 32 points, 10 of 12 from the field, 20 boards, 6 assists, plus 31. I mean, he was just on a different level in this game. It's kind of funny too because he got up to a slow start, had like 3 turnovers, finished with 4, but he had 3 early turnovers and then he settled in and just simply did not miss. Put the Knicks on his back tonight. But not to say we didn't get contributions from other players. Mikal Bridges had 29, 12 of 18 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, 6 assists, 6 boards. He played one of his better games of the year for us. Precious Achiuwa got the start with Josh Hart out due to personal reasons. 13 points, 10 boards, so he doubles. OG Anunoby hit an early 3. Actually had the first bucket of the game for the Knicks, hit an elbow one. 30 minutes, 9 points, plus 28. Quiet game for OG. The past 10 games, he's been very, very quiet. Remember, he erupted in Denver for a career high 40 points. Seems like since then, I mean, he's honestly been nowhere to be found. Hopefully, he can get it going. But the Knicks, they got an off one from OG. They got an off one from Brunson, who had 14 points on 14 shots, 5 of 14, 7 assists, 2 of 5 from 3. I mean, Brunson wasn't terrible in this game. He just was missing shots he normally makes. Early on to start the year, that was kind of the Brunson we got tonight. But if we're able to blow out a very good Timberwolves team who was 8-4 at home coming into this, they were 14-11 coming into this as well. I mean, they're not the best team in the conference for the West, but they're pretty damn good. They've been picking it up. If we can beat them, blow them out, steamroll them without Brunson, OG even on, that says a lot about where we're headed as a team. Cameron Payne, you got to give him credit, guys. I mean, he had 6 minutes at one point, and he was a plus 22 in those 6 minutes. He was great. Miles McBride played 29 minutes, had 16 points, plus 23. Those were the two guys that off of our bench that I thought played well. Sims, 19 minutes, 6 points, ended up getting 6 rebounds. Sims has been someone who's been talked about in the media because teams have been contacting the Knicks in regards to trading for him. I know Knicks fans don't want to see him go. To me, I'm not the biggest Sims guy. We did draft him. He's a homegrown player. So him, McBride, and then, of course, like Dadier, Kolek, who played late in this game in garbage time. Of course, Porty, same thing. You want to keep as many homegrown players as you possibly can. We don't have any in our starting 5. Like Josh Hart, we traded for, so we even put him out there. Mitch is coming back, so he's another one. So I'm fine with keeping Sims. I mean, he does rebound. He catches lobs. He's done a good job defensively. Hopefully, he can just continue to get better. He is young. I believe Sims is, 26? Only 26 years old. So he just turned 26, too, back in October. So he's got plenty of time to continue to work on his craft. But the Knicks in this one, they shoot 44.4% from 3, 51.5% from the field, 81.3% from the free throw line. We didn't necessarily beat ourselves too. We've seen the Knicks do a lot of that, just turnovers leading to baskets and missing free throws. The Knicks just played a great complete game. I mean, 133 points on the road. You have to imagine that just having all that rest was huge for this team. I mean, we've only played what we played on. I don't even remember our last game. That's literally goes to show my point is we just haven't been playing. Like we played against the Magic, which was Sunday, and then we played this Thursday, and our next game's on Saturday, and then Monday, and finally we're kind of getting back to every other game. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday night Knicks. Is it going to be at Orlando? I don't know why we keep playing the Magic. That's kind of weird too. That's going to be our 3rd time playing them already. We play them 4 times. So, I mean, I guess that's not that abnormal, like playing a team in the East 4 times. It just seems like we've been playing them nonstop. But San Antonio, I'm excited to see Wemby too. I remember last time we played the Spurs, Brunson went for, what was it, 60? Was it 61 or 62? I think he went for 61, and then Wemby had that crazy 40-20 game. I'm excited about that. But just the Knicks, where they're at right now is they've been playing elite basketball. You look at our last 10 to 15 games, we've been just elite offensively. Defensively, we're getting better too. At one point, we were in the bottom half of the league, and now we're starting to push up to that top half. The Knicks 17-10. We're only 6 games out of the 1 seed. We're 4 games out of the 2 seed. And then, of course, on the road now with this win, we have a 9-6 record at the Garden. We're 8-4. Just given the fact that we're actually on a slightly better pace than we were last season with the additions of Mikal and Cat, how big time they are. Mitchell Robinson being out, we got Achua back late. We got him back a couple of games ago. You got to be really pleased. Landry Shamet should join the rotation soon. He's actually in Westchester right now. He scored 5 quick buckets in his first game, which is cool too. I'm just excited to get more shooting and scoring off of the bench. But just the fact that we were able to go out there and steamroll the Timberwolves on the road with Brunson and OG off and also Josh Hart not playing, I'm excited, man. I'm definitely looking forward to Knicks basketball. I'm also looking forward to just watching MSG as well because I'll be back home on the East Coast tomorrow, so I'll be able to get the Knicks channel. I've been watching it like third party, and just it's not the same, man. There's something different about that pre and that post game Knicks. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. But you look at the rest of the East, the Celtics and the Cavs of the whole year have been the two teams, and then it's sort of just been like the Bucks, the Knicks, and the Magic fighting, and then the other teams are kind of irrelevant in my opinion. Like the Hawks are garbage. Yeah, they beat us twice. That's cool. But the Heat, Pacers, but just what we're looking at right now is just going to be the Cavs, Celtics, Knicks, Magic, and Bucks. Like I just said, the Bucks, they won the cup. They're on fire. The Magic, when they get healthy, are going to be a serious problem with that defense. They have the best defense outside of OKC in basketball. Giannis is always going to be a threat. But the Knicks realize that, hey, look, we have a better chance of winning a championship now than we did last season with the addition of Cat. Because as you saw, Brunson was off, at least to his standards. Cat was on. And Cat can just win you a playoff series. We saw that against the Nuggets, how great he was. And then we also saw against the Mavericks how bad he was. So looking at Cat, there's going to be good, there's going to be bad. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing just what he does the rest of the season. I mean, to go out there and just have the year he's having, guys, I don't know if the stats are updated, but I mean, he's having one of the best, really, single season histories in the history of this franchise. Like, he's averaging 25 and 14, leading the league in rebounding. He's shooting 44 from three, 53 from the field, giving you slightly over 3 assists, which is pretty good for a center. I mean, that's 77th in basketball. So to be a big doing that is pretty big time. The efficiency's been there from the free throw line. He's at 85%. Foul trouble is going to be the thing for Cat. Sometimes he can be a little bit lackadaisical with the ball. But he showed that he's the best shooting big really in NBA history. This entire season, I'm not going to say this one game, but he really showed that the Timberwolves made a mistake. I mean, not that Randall and Devo were a bad return, but Cat is a legit superstar type of player. Devo's a good bench piece, and Randall has his moments. He got up to a good start and then just fell off. That's kind of my thing with Randall is he just isolates. He's not the best three-point shooter. He did shoot it well tonight, but the ball just doesn't move with Randall. And also with Cat, we can just play 5 out. We saw Gobert basically just leave him wide open, and Cat was just knocking down 3 after 3, made all 5 of them. Come playoff time, the spacing is going to be huge. That's why you see a guy like a Josh Hart having a career year, because he can just go to the basket and not have to worry about Mitch or Hartenstein standing right there. Now, Mitch will be coming back, but the Knicks will definitely be very cautious with his minutes and just and who he's playing with too. But yeah, I'm loving this whole sort of scheme for the Knicks. The defense is picking up. I'm excited about what this team's going to do the rest of the season.